Teidän asiantuntijoiden mukaan maat kuuluvat maailman sorretuimpiin yhteisöihin. Tervetuloa Peter Zalmajev kansainvälisestä ihmisoikeusliitosta ja Radio Free Europe, Radio Libertyn toimituspäällikkö Adalat Najimova. Welcome to our
Thank
show.
you.
You are both here to talk about the human rights.
Käyttävät monissa asioissa väkivaltaa. What do you mean? You're here for under the topic States Without Alternatives. What does it mean?
Well, in the case of Turkmenistan, it means that the people, the citizens of the country, have no real alternatives to the current situation. The president, Niyazov, has recently been declared president for life. That means people have no way of replacing their leaders, the inalienable right to replace leaders, to choose their leaders, to elect their leaders. As you know, this is part of most of the world constitutions. There is no freedom of expression in the country whatsoever. The president is officially the founder and editor of every single mass media outlet in the country, be it a TV channel or a newspaper, etc. Most non-Turkmen schools, high schools, have been shut down. Children are forced to wear ethnic Turkmen costumes regardless of their nationality. Foreign diplomas are no longer accepted, and the list goes on and on and on.
Vielä maan infrastruktuurissa.
Trade and access to Turkmenistan's gas is still very important to many foreign countries. Does trade help or damage the human rights situation in your country?
Well, the ironic situation is that it can do both once again. In the way that it is of significant interest to neighboring countries like Russia, countries of the European Union, the United States, it might be helped by drawing attention to the country in all of its problems. However, many of these countries, including Russia, some of the European countries have opted for a rather realpolitik approach to Turkmenistan, dealing with Niyazov on issues regarding oil and gas, signing lucrative contracts, just like Russia has done quite recently, and unfortunately disregarding all other problems. And I think this is a very wrong approach, for Niyazov is fast destroying the society, the Turkmen society, as we know it. He's eradicating the education system. He's recently downsized 20,000 doctors and nurses. And when he goes, Turkmenistan will be a failed state and a liability. And it will be up for the international community to take care of all of its problems.
Niin, eli Mika kysyi tuossa, auttaa